finally filling the brake fluid, bleeding the brakes and getting ready. First by removing the filler cap and the bellows seal, and then filling this up to about 1/2 inch from the brim with clean .4 brake fluid. Here being very careful to pull on the brake lever. Very careful. You may not see that there, but there are bubbles starting to appear through the reservoir here. And I did this for several minutes to try and evacuate all those air bubbles. And down at the bottom at the bleed nipple, the brake fluid is starting to come out. Here, a bit more aggressive, I've got rid of a lot of air. What I'm doing is just trying to shock the system into releasing some of those air bubbles that might be hanging on. And I also tapped the cables and tapped some of the other components. Now I'm just testing the brake switch to make sure that that's working. It seems to be working fine. Again, I'm being a little careful because the filler cap's not on. And then now just finally reinstalling the bellows seal and the filler cap. I may need to bleed the whole system again once things have settled down, but this is just the first pass. So that's the cap going on now. Now just trying to shake the bike up a little bit by dropping it off the stand and testing the new brake master cylinder for the first time. It definitely seems better. It's not quite as squishy. Well, actually the old brake was like a block of wood, and this is much better. It's a sort of a more progressive but firmer brake. And then I couldn't resist. Got to give it a start. Okay, maybe not first kick. And I also took the bike for a ride around the neighbourhood, and it's definitely better. Yeah, it's quite impressive. But I think I'll let it settle down a little bit and then bleed the brake again.